Kingdom Hearts characters. Only Kingdom Hearts. We are not doing any other character. What I put Ased at? I said I put him at lazy. You want me to do characters that have no impact on the story in any way, shape, or form. They are literally just part of their own world. Shut your ass up. I'm not here for that. Okay, let's try it again. I said I put him at B tier before. Do a smash or pass? Smash or pass on who? Half of these characters are children. No, I ain't doing a smash or pass. No, Anna, you like them, you diaper sniper. Anyways, back to the tier list. Terra, smash or pass? Yo, chat, what the fuck? Yeah, go in the fucking corner. Go in the corner. I don't know about that one, big dog. I don't know about that one. But let's see. Terra is next. Terra. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for Kingdom Hearts 3, I'd probably would not like this dude at all. I don't know. He's just a fucking idiot. But he did play a huge role as the lingering will, which I low-key love him for. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'll give him a B tier, right? But he's behind Ased. Okay. Now Ericus, the right intentions to the fullest extent, especially because he's a great character. So, you know, he's voiced by Luke fucking Skywalker. So I don't want to hear nothing. I might have to give him an A tier, you feel me? I might have to do that. Next is Vanitas. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Vanitas as a character. He's just so dope to me. Especially in Birth by Sleep. Bro, the way he lingered in the shadows and just fucked with everyone's minds on Birth by Sleep. And then the role he played for Unchained Key, I ain't gonna lie to you, I fuck with him. A lot of people don't, but I fuck with him. I'm sorry, I do. So I'm gonna have to give him a definitely not an S. He's not getting an S, but you're gonna be above Ericus. Sorry for spoilers, anybody, but yeah. Next is Luxu. So I'm gonna definitely, based off the role that he's played in a bunch of these different games, especially in Dream, I think it's Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, Dream Drop Distance. I think. I'll be honest with you. I love seeing him on screen every time, especially that. Duh. Yeah, no, I love seeing him on screen. And he's just funny. He's funny. I don't know. His voice is iconic. Half the lines he says makes you die because he's funny. I'm gonna give him an S. Plus, his fight is enjoyable. Yeah, his boss fight's enjoyable in every game. It just is. Clever little sneak. I'm sorry. Next is, please do not tell me that there's the nobody version 2. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. There's not. So I'm gonna just put Zelda. I'm gonna just say, yeah. He doesn't really do much in Kingdom Hearts 2 except for fuck with Beast and then die. And then, you know, we find out he's a security guard and he really doesn't do much there either. I'm not gonna hold you. So it's like, how the fuck did you become the third in command? I mean, I kind of get why, because he was one of the first in the organization. It makes sense, but like, well, he still ain't really do much, you know? That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that's just my opinion, but I'm gonna have to give him a C. Yeah. He got that Ventus cosign from how long ago? You know what? I got it. And his role in Castle Oblivion as a crazy scientist, he did piss me off a lot in Chain of Memories, though. I'm not gonna hold you, but he was still fun as hell to watch because you never really knew what he was gonna do next. You feel me? So I actually do like him a lot. B. Let me give him a B. Now, Lexius. Oh, Jesus. What he did to Riku. That's fucked up. That was fucked up. But I can't really blame him. Lexius is kind of in the same boat as Zaldin. Mainly just because of the fact that, like, he doesn't really do much. But he did whoop Riku's ass. I kind of want to give him the benefit of the doubt because I do think he is better than the guy that's next to him. But I'm gonna still definitely put him at probably C. Probably put him above. I'm gonna put him above Zaldin. I'm gonna put him at C though. But his boss fight is fire though. I do love his boss fight. Zexion. Whose mans is this? I do not like Zexion. I don't know why. He's just a smartass for no reason. And he's fucking useless. Like, I don't know. It isn't until he becomes human again to where he's actually a chill guy. But it's like, before that, it's like, bro, you're so why are you here? You're so fucking annoying. Matter of fact, if it wasn't for his human form, I would have given him an E. But I did like when he appeared in Dream Drop Distance. And, yeah, I'll give him that for that part. He's still going in D though. Saix. Saix is a dick, bro. I'm not kidding when I say this. He's actually a dick. He just be doing the most for no reason. When he was shit, no, and he's fake as fuck too. I remember he was shit talking Axel after he died, talking about he was foolish and weak. He won nothing and is nothing. Yo, that's your man's. You did that because you was jealous that he was making other friends? Bro, come on, bro. Plus, he's such a, I don't know, in my opinion, he's such a people pleaser. And I'm only saying that because of like, I get it, you know, part of Xehanort's heart is inside him. I get why, but even when some of these people had part of Xehanort in them, they were still themselves. They still, you know, had a part of their personalities and shit. But Saix, nah, not at all. But I did like when he stood on business. But then other times it's just like, come on, bro, you look like a But I'll give him a C. Axel, I do love, hey, the GOAT. Mr. Got It memorized himself. It's crazy. In every version, in every game that he's been in, I think he's just been amazing, to be honest with you. In Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I don't know, he was just funny as fuck. He was always entertaining on screen, to be honest with you. Kingdom Hearts 2, even though he had a vengeful mind at the time, he was always on some mischievous shit, and I low-key love him for that. Dream Drop Distance, he was ready to, like, after he became human, he was ready to fuck up the game, and I loved him so much for that. Kingdom Hearts 3, don't get me wrong, he calmed down a little bit, but he still had some of his core little nobody moments. This man really said, do you know how popular I am? Yeah, nah, he got that. Yeah, he got that. S tier, you funny. Sora, do I even need to explain? It's just like Sora, from his fighting stance to his tongue-in-cheek personality to his defender mentality, you know, to always defend people, to always have people's backs and shit, to always be there to help. You just gotta love him for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And no matter what, it's just like, don't get me wrong, he be a little airhead sometimes, but so do half the people in this game. Can't blame him. But he always does the best. He always does the most to help out his friends in need. Even if it means diving into darkness, he'll do it for his friends. Even if it means losing his heart and completely going into darkness, which he's done multiple times now, he'll do it again. Reminds me of someone I know. I wonder who you're talking about. But yeah, S tier. Matter of fact, S tier. Now we're gonna put this in. Yep, there we go. No, there. All right, next, Demyx. You don't really do nothing, but he is funny. He doesn't do anything, but he is funny. I'll give him that. He's the comic relief of the organization. And you really see that in Kingdom Hearts 2 and kind of 3. But I don't know. Sometimes he comes off as corny in 3. Mainly, I guess it's a different voice actor or something. But he does come off a little corny. But I'll give him a D tier. Next is Luxord. I cannot wait for this dude to make an even crazier. Hi Lex, welcome to the live. How you doing? I cannot wait for Luxord to make a crazy appearance in the next Kingdom Hearts, because I know it's coming. I'm sorry, I just know, bro. He didn't really have much to do, but he was funny. I'm kidding, he wasn't funny. He was mysterious as hell. But I'm gonna put him in D tier, and the reason why is because it's fucking data battle, which is also why, matter of fact, you know what, Demyx, you're going in E. Dance water dance, bitch. All right, next, Marluxia. All right, all the e-girls, come on. All the e-girls, look at this beautiful man right here. Luscious hair, you feel me? Yeah, I don't know, his role to play. Did you just say meow? Yo. So Marluxia's role to play in Chain of Memories, be honest with you, I loved it. It was so, even though it failed, I loved the role he played. I loved it, honestly. Now, he didn't really do much in 3, but I did love his resolution, and I definitely like him as Larium. I forgot to say his name, but his human self. I just love what they did with his past. Same as Larxene. I love what they did with their pasts. And I kind of want to see what happens more with that. I want to see like where they go after that. Especially since he's her sister. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just looking at the fact that they did Strelitzia like that. Y'all are trifling. Y'all are actually trifling. There is no way y'all put her dead body. Yo, I'm done. She's not even dead right here. She's unconscious, but you get the picture, bro. Like, why would you do that though? Next is I said Marluxia. So I'm gonna put Marluxia put him above Vexen, but below 10. Nah. Yeah, there we go. Next is Larxene. Now, Larxene, I'm gonna be honest with you, she's kind of annoying and she doesn't really do much in comparison. Like, she doesn't really have that much importance in comparison to Marluxia, but in her own words, she was really just along for the ride. So can't really blame her for that one. But after that, like, what else? What else? So I'm gonna just put her in C tier at above these two. Okay, really? Her data fight in Kingdom Hearts 3 was fun though, for real. Ansem, I'll be honest with you, I love Ansem so much just because he has the best lines in the game, some of the best fights in the game. Even though I find him fucking annoying from time to time, that's just me. I don't know, he's just iconic. And then when Riku transformed as him, you know, had his appearance and shit like that, it low-key made me like Ansem even more as a character, just because of what he represented and how that affected Riku in a way. So I'ma definitely put him at S tier. S tier. I'm sorry. Next is Xemnas. I'm gonna be honest with you, Xemnas is kind of the same way, just a little worse, mainly because of the fact that, like, imagine someone clowning you for being emotional and then he starts crying, right? But the only reason he makes fun of you for being emotional is because he's never been emotional before. And that's kind of what Xemnas reminds me of. But I did love the role that he played when it came to fucking over all these other people, making all these other people not suffer, but lose. They lost a lot of things. The Sunset Trio, whatever they're called, they lost a lot of shit. Right? Sora, my bad. Sora, Riku, and Kairi, they lost a lot of shit. You know, they were spread apart for a while. Kairi was kidnapped. Riku was Ansem, basically. Like, and be honest with you, we could say that is because of Xemnas. To be dead ass with you. So I'ma definitely put him at A tier. I'm not putting him above Ericus though. You're funny. Young Xehanort, I do not like you. I don't like this dude. Like, at all. I'm so tired of this dude. Now, when he was in Dream Drop Distance, he was low-key on some killer shit. Be gone. It's crazy work. But other than that, I couldn't stand him being on screen like at all. Sorry. That's just me though. But yeah, I'm gonna put him at D. Now, Xehanort. Where do I even begin? Because he's the reason for it all, because he wanted to experiment like a dick. It's such a dick, Xehanort. Easily, he's going in at least A or S, but I gotta figure out like which one I want him at, you know? And I only say this because of his resolve. I love his resolve, to be honest with you. And I feel like he could have had a little bit of a better resolution, but it makes sense why it happened. Or it makes sense damn, I can't talk. It makes sense that it happened the way it did. And I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of him. So I'm gonna have to definitely put him in S tier, especially because like he's a smart ass dude. Like, come on. Next is Ansem the Wise. He's such a tormented character, and I don't blame him. Like, don't get me wrong, he did some things that you could really be pissed at him for, right? But the way that he always tried to make things right, even as soon as he realized how bad he fucked up, he did the most to make it right again. And I low-key appreciate him for that as a character. And I appreciate him bringing Nominate back. I appreciate him just for all the things he did for us in return for all the things he did bad. And I feel like the good outweigh the bad for this character. So I'm gonna definitely put him at S tier. Sorry, I love him. I love him as a character. Now, Hannah, you're fucking annoying, bro. I don't know, because you irk me, bro. The fact that you got mad at me for standing right next to Cypher. Are you dumb? Yo, what are we talking about? Get off my dizzle, Nick. Yo, get off my dick. Honestly, get off my dick. It's that simple. So, you know, I'm gonna put Hainer at I'm gonna put him at E tier. Riku, and I feel bad for him just because of, you know, the whole Ansem the Wise thing. There's times where he'd be a little brooding, he'd be a little, you know, annoying, but that was only in Kingdom Hearts 1. I think Kingdom Hearts 1, he was really molding into just a dislikable person, not because of his motives or anything, but because his actions with those motives. And it just made him seem like a coward, in my opinion. Yeah, like, you just result into this to get the power, which is like, it makes you look power hungry. It doesn't even look like you're doing it for Kairi anymore. It looks like you're doing it for yourself. What are you fighting your best friend for? On multiple occasions at that. And then you let yourself get possessed? to be more powerful than your best friend. I almost tipped my fan over, but I still love him as a character because it wasn't his influence. He was influenced by Maleficent and Ansem. I'm not gonna give him the full bark of the bite. So I'll put him in A tier. And the reason why I'm gonna put him in A tier is because he's not gonna get an S tier. He's not getting an S tier because of Kingdom Hearts 3. The way that they completely just stirred his character for the worst, and I low-key can't stand it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I low-key can't stand it. I just don't like the way they, turn his character into kind of just like an NPC, really. It's kind of what they turned him into. And I feel like they could have done better in 3 with him in particular, but yeah, it is what it is. Olette does nothing, so D tier. It better than Xehanort. Pence is actually goated. I'm sorry. He's actually like that. Who hacked the computer? Nah, hey, listen. Who hacked the computer? Hey, I'm kidding. He literally did nothing with the computer. He logged in. He tried to log into it and he was like, oh, wait, I need a password. What's the password? Typed it in. Boom. But I still like him as a character and what he did. He didn't really do much, but he was kind of funny. I smiled every time I saw bro on screen. I'm like, I hope he's doing good, So I'm gonna put him at C, just a little in between. Yeah. Master of Masters, Mom. I'm gonna sound a little biased. But I fucking love this dude. Every time he's on screen, makes me laugh. I'm sorry. It is what it is. S. I'm putting him at S. I don't care. I completely forgot his name. But he is the leader of the group of 5. I forgot what their names are. Foretellers? No, something else. I don't remember. But as a leader, I feel like he didn't really do much. To be honest with you, I feel like he just did a lot of, just walking around, observing. He could have done something. He could have been in action more, but like he was the only one out of the 5 that didn't really fight much or at all. And even in, the mobile game, I just feel like he still really didn't do much. And that's just my opinion. So he kind of just gets a C. I'm a C. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a C. Ava's so chill. Or no, Ava's just so fun. I don't know. Just like Kairi mixed with Aqua. Like she keeps her responsibilities, Okay, actually no, I lied. She does not mix those two at all. But I do like how responsible she is when it comes down to it at the end of the day. She has like the whole little tongue-cheek shy personality, little cutesy girl, whatever. But she also knows when to get serious. And I love her for that. So I'm going to definitely put her at B tier. I'm going to put her higher than Terra, though. Yeah. Yep. Pink twins. No, I'm kidding. Envy? No, it's not Envy. It can't be. I actually don't remember her name. But I'm going to put her at C. I ain't like her snitching. That's literally it. But her fight was tough, though. When she did have that fight scene, would have said, yeah, nah. But she's going to stay at the top. I forgot his name, too. Gula? No, I don't remember. But I do remember what he did in the game. Bro, how is he one of the 5? I'm sorry, he can't fight. He doesn't really do much. He's sneaky, but not in a good way. Put him at D. I'm gonna put him at D. Ephemer. Oh, Ephemer is so fucking tough. Bro, Ephemer is so chill. And when I found out who voice acted as Ephemer, bro, it just it low-key made me fuck with him even more. And the impact that he has on the franchise after Unchained Key, I think, I forgot which one it was. I think it is Unchained Key. Yeah, he's a GOAT. Yeah, he's going down as one of the GOATs. Whatever happens in this next game, I'm pretty sure they're going to show Ephemer. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go crazy. So I'm putting him S tier. Nope, not above Xehanort. There we go. See? Okay. I forgot her name, but I do remember. Damn, I don't remember her at all, actually. Fuck. It's been a minute since I've seen her, actually. I actually can't think of anything for this guy. Or for her. I think her name was Scald? Was it Scald? It might have been Scald. It is Scald. And she doesn't really do much in the game. Don't get me wrong, she's a very compassionate person, but she doesn't really do much in the game to me. Damn, I hope you never forget my name. How could I forget your name, Kyra? We're talking about a video game character. That's different than this. Don't play with me. Kyrie. It's like her intentions are always in the right place. And if she knew how to scrap, she would be so much better as a character. But to me, Kyrie is like Sakura. Dead ass. There's just been too many scenes in this franchise where Kairi has been selling her ass off. What is she doing? Now, when you actually get to fight as Kairi, she's fun as hell. But that's like pretty much it. Dead ass. I'll put her at C tier. Yeah, there's so many people at C tier. I'm sorry. I don't mean to like call a bunch of these characters mid, but when they don't do much, they don't really do much, you know? Actually, I'm gonna definitely put Saix at B. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at B. Strelitzia. She was so quiet and shy and friendly, but she never got to show that because she got murked. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Listen, right? Nah, I'm gonna put her at A. We didn't get to see her shine. We just didn't. But I do love her as a character, man. I do. And I can't wait to see what she does in Kingdom Hearts 4. I know she's gonna do great things. I forgot his name, but Luxu did possess him at some point. I just don't remember what his name is. We're gonna skip him for now. Next is Chirithy. Meh, doesn't do much. Of course she's not gonna, of course, but like, now if it was Moogle, I put that motherfucker up there like, yeah, E tier. Sorry, I don't care if you cute and cuddly, you don't do nothing. Roxas! I need a drink after that. Oh, Roxas made me get up out my chair. That should just let you know how much I feel for Roxas. That man was just trying to live a normal life as soon as he was born. As soon as he was born, he was trying to live a normal life with his friends. Work that 9 to 5 with the other organization members. Do his thing. Guess what? His whole life's a lie. He finds that out. He's like, all right, bet. Let me go find the truth. As soon as he finds the truth, and which he never did, by the way, mind you, as soon as he tries to find the truth, murked, kidnapped, merged into someone else. Like, what? He didn't deserve that. Like, as soon as Ansem the Wise said, Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry. Oh, I felt for Roxas. Nah, S tier. Immediate S tier. From, bro, come on. He's just so sad. Like, you're one of the first characters that actually caused me to have tears for this game. For this franchise. Dead ass. Nominate. I love her in Chain of Memories. I love what she did. Even though she didn't really do much for Sora, you know. She manipulated the fuck out of him, but she was forced to do that. By the way, she was forced to do that. I actually do fuck with her a lot. And yeah, she had to do with the tools she had. I don't blame her. And I want to see what she does from here. But for now, she will just get a B tier. I should have done Xion first. But Xion is so dope to me because even though, like, from the beginning, she knows her life is basically a lie, she doesn't care. She wants to live. She wants to do what she wants with her friends. But every time, it's like she's forced to be doing the opposite, you know? She has to stay with Riku at some point. She has to fight the organization at some point. Like, and her life is pretty much taken away from her as fast as it was given to her, which is out of her control, which is why I empathize for her so much, especially because she was brought back as her, like, later on, which made me sympathize with her even more. I'm not gonna hold you. And it's weird. It's like every time I think about this girl, Xion, I have like a little nickname in my head every time I see her. The girl that's forgotten by everyone. That's the nickname in my head for her because of the fact that every time someone sees her, they're like, whoa, who is that? That's Axel, that's Roxas, but who is that? On every occasion, they're trying to figure out who this girl is. And I feel so bad for her because she don't deserve that. She's so dope as a character, her personality and everything. She was crying a lot in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I don't blame her. Hell no, I don't blame her. So I'm gonna definitely put her at A. She's so dope to me. Next is Replica Riku. Bro, even the Replica's edgy as fuck. But I do fuck with him a lot. I do, especially like the way he went out in Chain of Memories. I love the way he went out because, you know, after he finding out his truth or whatever with Sora, he's like, you know what, hey, I'm a fake, it's cool. And then he got convinced by Axel. He's like, hey, if you want to be a real person, hey, come with me. Hey, come with me. You can be a real person. Come with me. And the crash out that he did on the real Riku, I love so much. And I love that he was just Riku's guidance throughout the whole game. So I'm gonna definitely, or for 3, he was Riku's guidance throughout Kingdom Hearts 3. I love that. And A's here, Aqua. I don't even gotta say anything else. Listen, don't piss me off. You are not going to convince me that she is not S tier. The things that she's done for her friends, herself, she's just like Sora. she's a girl version of Sora. If Sora has not done more, Aqua would be higher. Matter of fact, just because Sora has done more, you know, impact wise and all that shit, whatever, Aqua's lower. But if it wasn't for the impact that this man has made, these, like, she'd be higher because they're basically neck and neck, like personality, or not personality, but like just always wanting to defend others, always having each people's backs and all that shit. I love her for it. I love her so much for it. So she's definitely going S tier. Ventus is chill, but he's not. He doesn't really do much. Don't get me wrong. He did beat Vanitas's ass, and I do feel bad for him because he's the reason for a death that he didn't even know about. But I really feel bad for him just because of the whole Xehanort situation. Like Xehanort, I feel like Xehanort was a dick for that. He really basically tortured that boy, or not even tortured him. He just put him through the ropes on some rocky shit to see if he had the strength to wield the Keyblade and fight the darkness or whatever the fuck, because he wanted him to make the Keyblade. That was just an experiment gone wrong, basically. And he basically has Sora's personality, so of course I'm not gonna hate him. What the hell? I'm not gonna put him in fucking below C tier. What the hell? I'm gonna put him at B, because I feel like he got more. He could do a lot more. Wait, but I had to put him higher because of his story in Dark Road. I think it's Dark Road. Speaking of which, I'm gonna put him in B tier. Waiting as or A. He's A. I forgot his name. How did I completely forget his name? What is his name? Yozora. There we go. He's just Noctis. What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, cool fight, whatever, but you know, barely had any time to experience him like at all. Sorry, didn't really do much with the dude. God, it's been a minute. I completely forgot who these 5 were. Who is he? That is not even. You can't even find this character. Who is this? And why am I having such a difficult time trying to figure out who this is? Is he in Dark Road? I don't think he is. It's been that long, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So the only person I really remember was their master. I'm gonna be honest with you, and that's him right here. That's this guy. I only remember him. I don't really remember the students, but I did love the role he played. I'm gonna put him at A tier. Now for these 4, I'm gonna put them in don't remember. Yeah, so we're just gonna put them, all 4 of them, in don't remember. Yep. And here's the tier list. This is my tier list. So as you can see, I got Sora, Aqua, Axel, Xigbar, aka Luxu, Ansem, Xehanort, Ephemer, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Ansem the Wise, or Diz, Roxas, Master of Masters, aka Mom. In S tier, A tier is Vanitas, Master Ericus, Riku, Xemnas, Strelitzia, Xion, Replica Riku, Ventus. I completely forgot his name. Damn it. I forgot both their names. But yeah, they're in A tier. I think his name is said. Shit, I don't remember. Marluxia, Terra, Vexen, Saix, and Nominee. That's B tier. C tier is, you know what? Everyone else is irrelevant. Let's just focus on S, A, and B. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. We should do another tier list again. I don't feel like doing one right now, mainly just because it's about to be midnight and I'm low-key tired. But yeah.